Hello, Maranatha. This is Pastor Jay. Welcome back to Intelligent Faith 315. In about 5 minutes or so, would like to take you through the third part of a series we've been doing, 5 unique reasons or 5 unique features of the Christian faith that set it absolutely apart and unique from all 25 or so world religions. Reason number 1 a couple of weeks back is that Christianity is uniquely verifiable. We talked about prophecy, archaeology, and history, 3 amazing ways in which you can verify the Christian faith, not the other faiths. Reason number 2, the second area of uniqueness, is that Christianity is uniquely compatible. We discussed it's compatible in the areas of the laws of nature, the laws of logic, and laws of morality. When we walk outside our door, what we would expect to find in Christianity, we do indeed find in the world around us. Reason number 3 today, a third feature that makes Christianity absolutely unique, is that it is central. Christianity is uniquely central. Well, what do I mean by that? Well, basically what I mean is that it does seem as you look around the world that religions, philosophies, belief systems, and worldviews, they all have a place for Jesus, and they all want a piece of Jesus in a sense. And so in Matthew 16, the question he asked his disciples at Caesarea Philippi, where he asked them, "Who do you say that I, the Son of Man, am?" is a very relevant question today. And you could pose that question to these numerous belief systems and philosophies and worldviews. Let me show you what I mean. Even atheism has a place for Jesus. Now, there are some atheists like Richard Dawkins and Christopher Hitchens that doubt his existence historically, but Gary Habermas from Liberty University has demonstrated there's at least 17 ancient non-Christian sources that demonstrate the historicity of the existence of Jesus of Nazareth. So even for unread atheists like Dawkins or Hitchens in this area, most atheists do agree that Christ was a real person. They think he was, some Jewish revolutionary, maybe a very zealous kind of a religious person, but most atheists even do agree that at least Christ existed historically. So atheism has a place for Jesus. What about Buddhism? Buddhism has a place for Christ. The position that Christ occupies in Buddhism would be similar to that of Siddhartha Gautama, their founder from the 500 BCs. Basically, that Jesus is an enlightened teacher, and he also was able to detach himself from most of the suffering of this world and go a long way towards enlightenment, much like the Buddha was able to do as well. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, Hinduism has a place for Jesus. Some Hindus would call Christ a bodhisattva, which would be an enlightened teacher. Still others would refer to him as a guru, which would be a God-man. Or still other Hindus would refer to Christ as possibly an avatar. Not one of those blue people from that Alien movie you saw a little while ago, but rather a physical incarnation of the transcendent spiritual force called Brahman, the All. And so, much like Krishna, that Jesus was a physical manifestation of Brahman in this world. And so they have this honored position for Jesus in their belief system, though very different from biblical Christianity. Even Islam has a place for Jesus. In Islam, although Muhammad is the seal of the prophets, Christ, according to the Quran, their scriptures, is said to be sinless, born of a virgin, and sinless, born of a virgin, and he performed miracles. And these things are not true of Muhammad. And so they do give him this title, this respected position of a prophet. Even the cults, like Mormonism, Jehovah's Witnesses, give a prominent place to Jesus. The Mormon Jesus is not the biblical Jesus, but rather he's the spirit brother of Lucifer. He was a man who had many, many wives, the spirit brother of Lucifer, as I said. He is one of many gods, and if you're a faithful Mormon man, according to the law of eternal progression, you can become a god yourself. So the Mormons have a place for Jesus, and the Jehovah's Witness Jesus is not the Jesus of the Bible either. He is the Archangel Michael. He is the first of God's creation. God created everything through Christ, but Christ himself was the first creation of God, and so he is not divine, not worthy of worship in that sense. That's what they mean when they say the Son of God. But how does biblical Christianity, the New Testament, refer to Jesus? Well, he occupies in our belief system not a peripheral spot, but rather a central place of importance. And so this point of the uniqueness of Christianity being central is the fact that everybody has a place for Jesus and wants a piece of Jesus. But if you're going to begin an investigation and go on a search for spiritual truth, why not start with a belief system that has at its very core, as its very focus, as its very foundation, Jesus of Nazareth? As Paul said in 1 Corinthians 3:11, "No other foundation can any man lay than that which is already laid, Jesus Christ." And so Christianity is uniquely central because of the central role that Jesus plays in our faith. He is the focus of our faith, and we look to him. So I encourage you to think about that. Go over these reasons, discuss them with Pastor Les. Hope you guys really get built up and understand the crucial relevance of apologetics and the need for defending our faith today in the public square. Until next time, have an intelligent faith.